Bark. Heck. Bjork.
Let's see, last time I left off was before my original laptop melted. I don't think it actually melted, but it might have. Catastrophic failure either way. Got all my shit recovered, redid the beginning of Amelia's scenario, and then some. I won't go into how ripped I've gotten to make this LP a little bit easier, but there you fucking have it. And I'm finally back to where I was. It's been ages, though, since I picked this game up. But, let's see, since you two, I've got my lovely guests, Firebeard and Lady Naga with me. Y'all wanna plug yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Lady Naga. I got a Twitch and a Patreon and a YouTube and a Twitter, and they're all Lady Naga LP. L as in Lima and P as in Patreon. So if anyone wants to toss me a few bucks or watch me when I go live, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with some exceptions. You can just follow me. And
they're way more regular and professional and entertaining than me. You should totally follow them.
Yeah, and also I have already on. I have already on more often than not. So if you like what she does, you can also join that.
Yeah, they're lovely. Lady Naga's lovely. Firebeard, plug yourself, son.
I'm Captain Firebeard. I am nowhere near as connected as these two are. You have a chance you want to see some of the stuff I've done, just type in Captain Firebeard on the YouTube searches. Unfortunately, I am not popular enough to control a custom address.
Aw, but you deserve to be. And God help me, future me should be, if she knows what's fucking good for her, putting links to both of their stuff in the descriptions once this hits YouTube.
Also, to be fair, custom addresses actually aren't that important now that everyone has a user page. Most people just go to like your user page rather than a custom URL, because I have a custom URL and I get very little traffic from it.
Word. So, I think we're going to start then. Last time we left off with Amelia's story, she was a supermodel, came home one day and found her boyfriend, the cop, killed in their apartment by some, like, goofball-ass nerd dressed like a clown, and she totally got framed for it, because her boyfriend's partner, Fuse, who we've met before, is a shithead, and not very good at actually being a detective, which is par for the cop course, to be honest.
So he blew a fuse.
Yeah, basic. Thanks, Firebeard. Just starting fucking right out of the gate with the puns. I appreciate it. And she, with two other cool gals, escaped prison because there's some sort of like clown shoes ass gimmick with the prison they were in, where they let people try to escape every so often because they're pretty sure it's impossible, and it weirdly wasn't actually that hard.
So basically, we're gonna be seeing JRPG equivalent of the Running Man.
A little bit. That was a bit of her origin, but this is 100% now like Charlie's Angels. I mean, there's three of them.
I was gonna say, prison. You see, in Prison Break, they break out in the first season, but then they find out that the real prison is the world.
Maybe the real prison was the friends we made along the way. Fucking A.
These are some pretty ass fucking pre-rendered backgrounds, by the way.
They are, aren't they? SaGa Frontier has always been that, and there's a lost era of like PS1 JRPGs. I feel that were like this. Legend of Mana I liked a lot better because Legend of Mana was not just pre-rendered 3D stuff; it was all like hand painted, and that was fucking gorgeous. But this game didn't have quite so much money.
Just out of curiosity, what is your
my oh yeah, and there's a walking boar.
Yeah, I saw the comments. What is your thoughts like the visual changes kind of like done into the kind of like the remake of Legend of Mana? Just out of curiosity, if you've seen anything.
You mean the remake of Secret of Mana?
Oh, it was Secret? Damn it.
Yeah, they're making Secret. I wish they were remaking Legend of Mana. That's a game I've already done a full LP of, and I love that old game. I'm down with it. They're really, really true to the original character designs and art aesthetics. So they seem to have done a good job so far. I'm interested to see how it plays.
I'm trying to remember. Was SaGa a SquareSoft game, or was it?
This is SquareSoft.
It was SquareSoft. Okay.
Yeah, and this is before they merged with Enix, way back in the day.
Yeah, before Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within, everyone's favorite movie.
Fucking A. Yeah. With Steve Buscemi. Star of Final Fantasy, Steve Buscemi.
That's obvious.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi, star of Final Fantasy. Isn't that fucked up?
Is he the one who says the titular line? Is he the Final Fantasy?
Oh, fuck me.
I heard he
Fuck
was.
me. Steve Buscemi is a Final Fantasy now. That's canon. That's universe canon. So
Oh jeez.
I've just
Steve
Oh man, go on.
Steve Buscemi plays a person who eats people's faces, I think, and then he becomes the Final Fantasy.
This sounds like a darker reimagining of Persona, less so than Final Fantasy.
Buscemi eating people's faces is
I
fantastic.
actually can't remember. I can't remember what he does in Con Air. What he was like. He was like a child murderer, I think. Actually,
yeah, I think it was.
Because there's like a scene where like a girl comes up to him and she's like, "Hi," and he's like, "Hello there," and it's really sinister. And then he leaves to get back on the prison plane, and she's just hanging out there because maybe the real monsters are the people who. Or maybe the freaks are the normal people, and the normal people are the monsters.
Cool, so I got free in there. That's nice. Yeah, I'm like, I feel so bad for Steve Buscemi, because as far as I know, this is just the training room, fuck me. As far as I know, Steve Buscemi is like a pretty decent dude, but because he's conventionally very, very ugly, let's be frank, he gets typecast for all of these horrible roles.
I wouldn't say he's ugly, I'd say he has a face with character.
I mean... Dude looks like Raisin Bran became a person. That's...
I've seen uglier people.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but... You've seen a lot prettier.
Oh, seeing prettier, I know. I'm fine. I'm fine with how he looks. I mean, granted, it probably helps that basically I grew up with like the Adam Sandler films. So basically, I remember him from like Big Daddy and those kind of movies.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I went back to like check with my boss. This is actually progression.
Oh, in the game, I was going like,
yeah,
what boss?
This incredibly
boss.
ridiculous looking. Yeah, is that like the cake boss? God, I would kill for a really bad, cringy reality show about like a crew of LPers.
It would never be able to go to air because they'd be saying too many racial slurs. The whole thing would just be one giant beep.
So it would just be the PewDiePie show.
Hey, come on now. It's insulting to other LPers to insinuate that PewDiePie's the only one who can say racial slurs really loudly.
Yeah, I mean JonTron.
Yeah.
I mean, lots of people make a lot of money being wrong loudly on the internet. That's a whole thing.
Like me.
That took me a while to understand. No, you're actually great, unironically. That's a whole thing that took me so long to actually understand that, like, all these people who are awful dog shit human beings and make lots of money doing it know they're awful and don't actually believe the things they're saying, but you can be horrible and make a lot of money doing it because people like to watch train wrecks and a lot of them actually agree with it, which is even grosser. So this is the fun. This is why I said this Amelia scenario is very much like Charlie's Angels. We go on fucking like secret missions, and Amelia has all sorts of like goofy disguises and whatnot.
Okay, so who's Bosley in this?
That would be Rufus. This like ridiculous One Piece like shades wearing motherfucker with the golden dreads. He has a katana and a gun when you actually have him in your party. For the record,
is it
it's
the dude
ridiculous.
Who's talking? Who looks like a Chewbacca Sonic character?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, it's that guy.
Okay.
He's an absolute joke. You brought your own dress?
Loud, angry sisters on the internet make too much money. I wish!
Fuck. No,
the
but like
wrong
bad.
Kind of angry.
Yeah, angry about like things that no one has any right to be angry about.
Okay.
Oh god, oh my god, I forgot her outfit is awesome.
What? I thought you said Red was the Power Rangers like character.
Oh, she thought it was a masquerade ball. No, this is the mass martial arts tournament.
Same
trick
thing, really,
you?
when
Wait,
you think about it.
Wait, that's not a martial arts costume?
Is there a skeleton signing up? There's just a goddamn skeleton. Look at that. There's a skeleton in line.
You're
Fuck
right.
me.
Love that guy. Guy's great.
I
I'm
love
just
the
seeing, like,
skeleton.
I'm just seeing like a bunch of like these Power Rangers like trooper guys.
Is
Popping
that
up.
guy? Oh man, are we gonna be friends with the Skeleton Man?
I hope so. I hope we
I
can like
hope
throw
so.
the match to help Skeleton Man. Although canonically, this event, I don't know if it takes place in the same year, but during Red's scenario, the first one I LP'd, I actually played a strong character who was talented in martial arts shit, so I actually wiped the floor with this tournament. Like, actually beat it. I don't think Amelia's gonna do very good unless they let me use guns.
Oh, so how does the storyline in this game work then? Is there just like
It's
Different-
vague, but it's
Is it a-
ostensibly simultaneous.
okay,
Yeah,
but it's not like Dragon. It's the way you described it. Made it sound like Dragon Age Origins, where like everyone has like a different starting point, but they all sort of do the same things.
Somewhat. There's 7 main characters. There's a total cast of 39, I believe, or 38 or 39. 7 of them are like main characters, and each of those main characters has their. Oh my god, they let me use guns. Each of those main characters has
Yes, my most famous martial art, gun.
Right.
Careful.
Well,
Careful,
like,
she
this
knows
one's
gun fu.
shooting great. Is shooting fucking like seeds at me. Fucking no holds barred, I guess. But yeah, the main characters each have their own scenario, storyline. And the other 6, plus the remaining cast of just fully supporting characters, are all recruitable, for the large part, in each one's main, time in the spotlight. So there's 7 roughly concurrent storylines.
So it's kind of like a little closer, to, like say, like like how Odin Sphere kind of did it.
I
Like
guess
the-
I've never played Odin Sphere.
Yeah, I think give it a shot. Like gameplay wise, it's good. It's by the guys who did Dragon's Crown. Like it's one of their PS2 remasterings.
Awesome. Crime Lady! Fucking what? Your name is
What?
Crime Lady?
Okay, there's a guy.
I love
What
her.
the heck?
You're fucking radical. What? Look at that shit. Did you just parry a gunshot with a fucking lightsaber? This is round 2? Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, that's what lightsabers generally do, parry gunshots. If you're like good at it.
True.
That's like most of what happens in those movies.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my god. This is actually really close, and I honestly didn't expect to even make it to the second round with Amelia, because she's incredibly weak. But I'm getting really lucky with these blocks. If I'd known ahead of time, I probably would have equipped her with bulletproof armor. Semi-finals? That's pretty respectable for a supermodel fresh out of prison who was only in there for like a week. Titania is probably gonna one-hit her though. Oh,
Wait, is it the Fairy Queen?
as in yeah, Midsummer Night's Dream Titania. Oh, there we go.
Oh boy.
Brutal. I remember that actually happened to Red as well. That's respectable progression for her though.
There you go. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
there's the villain literally named Joker, and with the same color scheme and everything. I don't know how they thought they could get away with that, but it's really goofy.
Well, to be
trust
fair,
me.
they did.
Yeah, they did
trust-
get away with it.
Did you ever? Oh, actually, I've seen a better one. Did you actually ever see? Did you ever watch the English dubbing for Tiger and Bunny, that anime series about superheroes?
Fuck this dude. No, I never knew that's what that was about.
Basically, Bunny's parents were killed, kind of like in this Bruce Wayne-like behavior, and basically the killer's name was Mr. Jake, and he has this sidekick who I am almost like 90% sure is voiced by the same person who voices Harley Quinn, who keeps saying Mr. Jake.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is
For
and this
real?
isn't English. Yep, this isn't the English. This is in the. You could go to Hulu and watch this, and you will hear this person say, "Mr. Jake."
Jesus. Now, what skills? Alright, you don't got a sword skill block, gun skills, magic? No, okay.
And the sad part is, I think I may now know where the guys who did Suicide Squad get their idea for Joker, and I'm kind of conflicted.
Suicide Squad. Yeah.
Suicide Squad! Can we talk about your fucking membership?
Fuck me. So, alright, I gotta equip our boss Rufus here, because, spoiler alert, I ain't even gonna hide it, I, behind the scenes got ripped as shit, because I'm not gonna go through the full JRPG, like, fun of grinding like a motherfucker on stream if I can avoid it. Warlord armor, hyperwear, mirror glass jet boots, okay, that's good.
Should've used a dang action replay then.
Honestly, I tried. That was the first thing I tried. And let me tell you, getting GameShark codes to work in EPSXE is an absolute freaking nightmare.
I imagine.
Yeah. It's not bad if you know any coding.
Fuck.
I don't mean to swing my big dick
good
around
sense to
here.
Well, I've got an associate's in computer science, and I just did not have the fucking energy for that. Like, I tried lots of things, actually, and none of them worked, and I think it was because of where I had EPSXE installed on the old laptop, which was under program files, and it had some sort of permissions thing. It's boring shit. It was an ordeal, and it amounted to nothing. I may try that again if I face something else like